Namaskar. A very warm welcome to everyone present here today on this auspicious occasion to felicitate Dr. Manu K. Vora sir with Certificate of Excellence from the World Book of Records. On behalf of World Book of Records and permitted by Honorable Sri Santosh Shukla ji, who is the President and Chairman of World Book of Records, we feel glad and profound honor and privilege to host this special virtual felicitation ceremony celebrating an extraordinary leader, a visionary thinker, and a global humanitarian, Dr. Manu K. Vora sir. Today we gather to acknowledge a lifetime dedicated to excellence, service, and transformational impact across continents. Dr. Manu K. Vora sir's journey spans over 5 decades of leadership guiding Fortune 500 companies, teaching and mentoring at more than 680 educational institutions worldwide, delivering over 1,400 presentations, publishing 75 scholarly articles, and designing soft skills programs that have benefited more than 1.2 million learners. His philanthropic work through the Blind Foundation for India, having raised over $7 million for eye care and education. He served as a chairman of Business Excellence Inc. USA, President Blind Foundation for India, and as a distinguished member of AICT NEP 2020 Implementation Committee, contributing meaningfully to India's national education reforms. For this very philanthropic work, we today here honor Dr. Manu K. Vora sir with Certificate of Excellence. Now I would like to invite Dr. Rajsekhar Reddy sir to continue as the co-host. And we also welcome all the esteemed members, Dr. Mamta Rani Agrawal ma'am, who is the chief guest for today's program, Dr. Rakesh Kumar sir, former IAS and chairman of Uttarakhand Public Service Commission as the guest of honor, and other esteemed members who have joined on this auspicious occasion. A warm welcome to all of you. Dr. David sir, please continue.
A very good morning to all the respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, and dear participants. I am Rajsekhar David. I'm assistant professor at IIM Ranchi, and I'm also the area chair for OB and HR department at IIM Ranchi. I completed my PhD at IBS Hyderabad and my postdoctorate at Center of Applied Research in Management and Economics in Portugal. So apart from that, I'm a certified happiness trainer from Happiness Studies Academy, United States. So I received this degree from Professor Talben Shahar. He's a renowned positive psychologist and a former professor at Harvard Business School. So I do a lot of research on organizational virtuousness, mostly into positive psychology, and I have published several papers of international repute, like ABDC A category journals. Apart from that, I have presented so many papers in international conferences of international repute. So this is a brief about myself, and I'm fortunate to be the co-host for today's event. So these are the list of our dignitaries, esteemed guests, and minute by minute schedule is also here. We'll be following this. So every participant will be getting some time to introduce themselves. So these are our esteemed guests. We can see Dr. Manu K. Vora is the recipient of the award, and we have our chief guest, Dr. Mamta Rani Agrawal ji, and then Dr. Rakesh Kumar sir, retired IAS officer, and other esteemed guests for today's event. So it gives me immense pleasure to introduce our distinguished guest and awardee, Dr. Manu K. Vora, MBA ASQ Fellow, Chairman and President of Business Excellence Inc., USA. Dr. Vora is an internationally acclaimed thought leader with over 50 years of leadership experience, guiding Fortune 500 companies and contributing to excellence across 680 educational institutions worldwide. He has delivered more than 14,000 presentations and authored 75 scholarly articles, along with impactful contributions in quality management and organizational excellence. He served as a Fulbright specialist appointed by the US Department of the State and has played a pivotal role in AICTC's national initiatives, including the NEP 2020 Implementation Plan Committee and Atal Academy Faculty Development Redesign Committees. Beyond his academic and professional brilliance, Dr. Ora's heart for social service shines through his long-standing role as president of the Blind Foundation for India, though which he has raised over $7 million for social causes. His remarkable journey has been recognized globally with more than 60 professional awards and 40 lifetime service honors, including recognition by the World Book of Records, London, for his contribution to social work. Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly a moment of pride for all of us to honor such an inspiring global icon. His life stands as a testament to excellence, humility, service, and transformational leadership. So, may I now cordially invite uh, our most honored guest, Dr. Manu K. Ora, and I request Professor Shakti ji to felicitate him with the award. Shakti
Next
ji,
slide, please.
you're on mute.
Please share the certificates.
Yeah, the next slide, the presentation. Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations for achieving this certificate of excellence, sir.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Congratulations, sir.
Extraordinary global contributions in domains of quality management, leadership excellence, professional education, and social empowerment. We feel glad from the Book of Records, London, that we are felicitating this certificate to the profound personality of this world. Dr.
Thank,
Manu K. Vora.
thank you. Thank you. I accept it. Thank you, Shakti ji. Thank
Okay.
you, Rajshekar ji.
Heartiest congratulations, sir.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Congratulations. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. So, let us welcome our chief guest, Dr. Mamata Rani Agarwal ji, Additional Secretary, Association of Indian Universities. Ma'am, please.
And we can take these slides off now. We don't need the slides. Perfect.
Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I
Please
Yes,
continue.
you're
audible?
audible.
If someone can confirm. A very good and warm morning to everyone. Shukla ji, who is the president of World Book of Records in absentia. Shakti Tiwari ji, Secretary World Book of Records, and host of today's function. Very, very eminent dignitaries on this virtual fora. We have Dr. Rakesh Kumar ji, eminent friends from academia, and Sir's lovely, very, very lovely wife, Mrs. Vora. It is indeed my proud privilege to address this august gathering. What to speak of Dr. Manu Tiwari, who is being felicitated today. Chairman and President, Business Excellence Incorporation, United States since 25 years, 50 years of academic leader, and a very, very thoughtful, thought-provoking, inspiring leader. 30 plus years of adjunct faculty globally in operations management, a mentor for many, many companies, and specialized in project management. Let me begin my address with the celebrations. My very, very heartfelt, heartiest congratulations to my very favorite, my inspiring, my inspiration, Professor Manu Vora. Very, very proud about it. I would like to applaud the hard work and great achievement of Professor Vora if all of us can come together on this virtual platform to give him a huge, huge round of applause. It is
Thank
a
you.
very proud moment for me. Yes. It is a very, very proud moment for me to be part of this award ceremony, a memorable occasion in Professor Vora's life. It is always such a privilege to be in the company of enlightened, structured, and learned personalities like Professor Manu Vora. His zeal, his dynamism, his energy, his commitment to give back to society and country, our country, India, are truly the qualities of his brilliant persona and his devoted patriotism. I have known Dr. Vora since 2020 when we were members of AICT's National Education Policy Implementation Plan Committee. Since then, I have witnessed his great contribution as a resource person at AICTE, IIT BHU, many other institutions of national importance, Atal Academy, and so on and so forth. He had been an expert peer reviewer for the faculty development programs, and his contribution in shaping the new faculty development policy for Atal Academy. Atal is AICT's Training and Learning Academy, have been truly, truly remarkable. He is passionate, he's engaged, and he always greatly contributes in whatever he does. Whether it is forming the policy documents or assessing the impact of faculty development program, even providing all those soft skill trainings. Some of his soft skill trainings at IIT BHU has really garnered that kind of response that there were more than lakhs and lakhs of views on YouTube. With his years, decades of academic expertise, he made significant contribution in redesigning all the products that we designed at AICTE for faculty development. He understood what is needed. He understood how it needs to be delivered, the pedagogical approach, the assessment pattern, and the overall comprehensiveness so that it becomes impactful and it becomes absolutely relevant in the realm of academia today. Not only academia, even his commitment to serve India through his education and his healthcare work, and especially the Blind Foundation, to whom he chairs, is absolutely remarkable. On this special occasion, when World Book of Records is recognizing his work, I once again convey my hearty congratulations to Professor Bora. We look forward to his continued support, not only to academia, but also to our country and his country. In fact, he has never ever forgotten his roots. That, the roots he keeps on nurturing, he keeps on giving. During various interactions which I had with him, of course, I look forward to a personal one, but they have always been virtual or on phone. He has personally impacted me positively, and I have learned valuable lessons such as volunteering your time to support a cause you are truly passionate about. It is something one will always cherish. It will enrich our lives, bring us closer to our community, and connect us to people and ideas that will positively impact our perspective for the rest of our life. Giving back to our community, our society, our nation building is an opportunity that makes us grow as a person to better understand how we fit into the world around. It gives us a sense of purpose. It makes us believe that we are much more than only just being part of, leading a daily life and only, make fulfilling our responsibilities as a professional. So it gives us a greater purpose in life, which I have very strongly felt in my close association with Professor Bora. The fulfilling feeling of giving back and contributing to society is unparalleled. Dr. Bora contributes, he conducts, and as if it is his moral duty. And he is deeply rooted in his principles and personal values. Awards like this Though he has really been a recipient of 60 plus awards, not only acknowledge success, but they also recognize many other qualities: struggle, efforts, team building, resilience, innovative approach, and above all, commitment to excellence. When Dr. Vora receives a prestigious award like this, World Book of Records, I am sure he feels a strong sense of achievement so much for inviting me here and making me a part of your special moments. Two roads diverge. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And I took, that is, Professor Bora took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. And that has made all the difference. But not only your journey is inspiring, it is also continuing. So, may I say that the woods are lovely, dark, and deep. The woods are lovely, but I have promises to keep. Me, Professor Vora, all of us have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. Congratulations, Dr. Vora. All the very best. Keep inspiring all of us. Keep inspiring the next generation and keep inspiring everyone around you. I wish you a great health. I wish you a lot of happiness, joy, and contentment in today, tomorrow, and always. Thank you so very much. My heartfelt congratulations and my gratitude regards to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mamta ji, for your very kind words. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We have our next guest of honors, Dr. Rakesh Kumar ji, former IAS officer. Sir, please say a few words.
Thank you, Rajshekhar, for inviting me. Let me, at the outset, compliment Dr. Manu K. Vora and Madam Vora and his whole, family, and all the esteemed guests who are participating in this very momentous occasion that I think Mamtaji has really summarized so very well. I think within 5 to 10 minutes, that was wonderful. My compliments to you, Mamtaji, because the way you summarized Dr. Vora has been tremendous, and I think that was the best part which I heard from you. So my compliments to you, Mamtaji, and I think I also look forward to meeting you sometimes in Delhi because I live in Delhi and Dehradun. So I think
Sir, I look
Dr.
forward to meet you too, Dr. Ragesh. Anytime you are in Delhi, please feel free, give me a call and we
Yeah,
meet
we
for a
will,
cup of
we'll
coffee. It will be
certainly.
my privilege. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Thank
will
you.
certainly meet. So, but let me just start. And Dr. Manu K. Vora, I think he needs no introductions, and he's a global leader, of course. It's he's not his service is not only limited to India, but I'm so pleased to see him. Because I always see him. He studied in India. He did his BTech from IIT, BHU, and then went to pursue his master's and PhD from US. But I think for the last 50 years, ever since he's been in US, I don't think he has ever not thought of India because every time, because my association goes back to close to 10 years now, sir, if I'm not wrong. And every time when we talk and we, let's say, speak over phone, he's always worried about India. I think that is something which touched my heart. And since then, ever since I met him, he's become my mentor. And it's not just I'm speaking on this particular occasion, but I always tell him that you are not just a mentor to me, but I think hundreds and thousands of people across the world. So my compliments to you, sir, for uh, for receiving this prestigious award, and I'm really grateful to and thankful to Santosh Shuklaji and also Shakti Tiwari and the colleagues at World Book of Records that they considered him, for this prestigious award. I think apart from his contributions, whether he wrote so many papers or, I think if I can say, I would say that even a book on his achievements would be a smaller kind of, document for him. So it's just not about his, because I can keep on talking about his achievements, as I said, it'll be difficult even to summarize in a day's time. So Dr. Vora, I think I have no words, regarding your contributions, not only to the country, but across the globe. I think that's something. You are a walking, in my view, a walking encyclopedia, you know. And the best part is that, you are, close to, I think, more than 80 years, I would say young, because the kind of energy which I have seen in you, you are elder to, even older to my father, but the kind of energy that you effuse, that the kind of energy that you instill in the minds of people across the world is tremendous. So I would say you are not 85 years old or 80 years old plus, but you are 80 years young. And we hope and pray that you keep on becoming younger day by day and keep on contributing and, supporting the lives of so many people across the world. Uh, your personality, I've seen is that I've never seen you losing your temper. You're always very cool, ever smiling, soft spoken. And I see that, you're supportive all the time. When so I reached out to you, you said, yes, yes, give me 5 minutes time. And I think that is the kind of feeling which people across the world would see you. At times I've seen the top leaders, you're so humble. Your humility and your tenacity. I think these are the two virtues which find their par excellence. And those are the two virtues, your humility and your tenacity, have made you such a great leader. And you never seem to be such a powerful person, never. Because I always find that power is all about knowledge. Power is all about, giving, which I think Dr. Mamta mentioned very well about you. You are a giver to the society. And I think that is the real contribution, being a human being. I think that is the best thing that can happen to anybody who happens to be a giver. In your case, you are a giver to the society. And I think that is the best, I would say, gift that you've been doing. I have seen that your heart beats for India, especially the education part. Ever since I speak, and I always say that, India needs today is the highest and the best possible investment in education sector. Nothing else. Everything will follow. When we talk about development, why USA is USA today, why China is China today, why other countries, developed nations are, there. Whether you talk about Europe or UK or anywhere you go, it's all about education. And what we miss right now is quality of education. I think Dr. Mamta will agree to me what I'm saying, and the skill part. And you chose your contributions to India in the form of quality education, that how best you could contribute to the quality of education and the skilling part. I think you have been absolutely wise in choosing the areas where you can really contribute to the country. And what exactly is needed right now is nothing else in India. We have quantity, so many universities across the country, so many students across the country, professors, you talk of anything. But what is missing right now is quality. I think that our country needs to really invest in people like you, who are trying their, I was the best in advocating to the Ministry of Education, to the country. I think that is the tremendous contribution that I would say. I've also seen that every time you're worried about India, every time, whether the talk, Rakeshji, the quality of education, I've seen is, the kind of tenacity, when I was chairman of public service in Uttarakhand, I invited him that, why shouldn't you become a sort of advisor to us? Trust me, I connected him with a couple of vice chancellors, and I feel very sorry about the whole system in the country. And it's not just a statement. What I mean, what I'm saying is that, he was trying to reach out to a couple of top, you can say vice chancellors in my state. I connected. You know, in my view, those professors, those vice chancellors should have been approaching him. But he was worried. He said, Rakeshji, how can I contribute? I'm trying to, let us call that vice chancellor, somebody who was, I've forgotten the name, but that person is not available. He said, I have so much to contribute. I think that is something what I'm talking, that your tenacity, you're still trying to, people may not be, everybody might not be welcoming to you in our own country. But there also you're trying to push the agenda of education, the quality education, and the skilling part. I always say that I salute you as a management group. You are my mentor, absolutely. And as a giver, as I said, you have so much you have done so much for the country, so much for the world. I would like to compliment you on this momentous occasion, and especially Madam Neela Vora, because Madam, nothing would happen without your kind of support. Because and you are the strongest pillar behind his success, and
Thank you.
what I see today, I always remember, I know you are also a doctor, a physician like me, and also a top-notch endocrinologist. I have never been able to speak with you, but I think I look forward to really, meet you. At the end of the, a few comments, as I said, I've learned a lot from you, sir. And it's not that I'm just saying for the sake of saying. I've learned a lot, and I continue learning a lot from you. This is something my association for the last, maybe 8 to 10 years has been tremendously, I would say, successful. When I talk to you, I always gain something. And this is, I think, I'm sure you must be doing to thousands and hundreds of people across the world. In my view, this award is an honor not only to your achievements, to your contributions, but it's also an honor to the Book of Records, because you know giving you an award or felicitating you, I find a personality like you, I would say, you are not just a person actually. मैं कहता हूँ कि you're like a विचारधारा. You're not a person. I think people need to emulate, people need to follow your footsteps, and I'm sure you'll continue serving the society the way you have been doing in the last 50 years. And we look forward to meeting you in person, as Mamtaji mentioned. We look forward to meeting you in person, because I also been associated and connected with you virtually, but I look forward to meeting in person. Madam Vora, Anand, I know he's your son. Looking forward to meet you all. Maybe I come out to Chicago at some point of time, but we'll welcome you in India for the next award. I think, Shakti, we have to see that, Dr. Manu Vora doesn't get any award in virtual, but he has to come to India to receive all
Surely,
such
sir.
bigger awards.
Surely.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you, Shakti. My really, heartfelt compliments to you, to Dr. Santosh Shukla, and the World Book of Records for felicitating people like him, the leaders like him. I think you are doing a great job for the country. Thank you so much, and wish you all the best, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Rakesh ji, for very kind words. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So let's welcome our next special guest, Dr. Vijay Batra, retired Associate Director, R&D, Procter & Gamble, USA. Sir, I think you're on mute.
Vijay, you have to unmute yourself. You are still muted. Kindly
Still
unmute.
muted.
Anand, can you help? Yes, you are on. Go ahead, Vijay.
Okay. Since all the speakers have spoken so much about your career, I will take a slightly different attitude. We met each other in 1964 when you joined Banaras Hindu University as a student for bachelor's, and I joined IIT Banaras as a master's student. So 64 to 66, we essentially crossed each other's pathway while going to the mess or going to the college because we were in the same hostel. But in 1966, you were in third year and I turned to be a bacha professor, as they call it, lecturer in chemical engineering. I taught Manu and his many classmates thermodynamics as a subject. I found him a very sincere student, like he was like a sponge and he'll soak everything up like instantly. He was dedicated, punctual, always in the class at time, and I mean his homework was a classic example. Then we parted our ways. I went to proceed with my career to IIT Madras, then to University of Waterloo, where I got PhD, and he pursued his pathway going to Illinois Institute of Technology, and where he did his master's and PhD, and subsequently MBA from Kettering School, Keller School. Around 74 in December, I went to Chicago to find a job for myself. And at that time, I thought, let me go and talk to Dr. Wasan at IIT. Maybe I can start doing postdoc work. Well, that's when I got the opportunity to meet with Manu once again. Manu was as courteous as he always is. He took me to his lab, showed me all the experiments, explained what he was doing, how he was doing, which was a great, great honor. Fast forward, he finished his PhD and got into AT&T, Lucent, and around 1980, Deming was promoting total quality. He went to Japan and then returned back to India, and returned back to US. At that time, many companies were joining the total quality revolution. Procter & Gamble in Cincinnati, AT&T, and many more companies like Ford, they were adopting total quality education and practice. Manu became the junior, I should say, Deming for AT&T. He taught, he practiced, and he made tremendous contributions to the company. After retirement, he continued that practice of educating all the people in any industry. Around this time, he found a need, a niche in Indian education system, that why we were not producing the best and the most educated, qualified people who are well versed in social teamwork. So he found a niche that soft skills are a lack in the education system. So he developed courses in soft education, project management, team building, leadership skills, and so on and so forth. And I'm glad he has contributed to so many people worldwide, especially India. To make the story short, I will say he is a visionary. He is a teacher amongst teachers. He is a server. His body lives in America. His soul is still in India. And he contributes in that fashion. I have attended several of the alumni meetings in New Jersey, Chicago, Pittsburgh, and I have watched him, how he organizes, how he goes about building the team, how he runs the show. Everything is to the minute, time, and he manages the whole affair very well. He is a mediator. He handles conflicts very amicably. He is a idealist, focused on I will say he has an unimpeachable integrity. You can count on him. He will deliver. He is a provider. Above all, he is a great human being. It's a proud moment for all of us to facilitate him and congratulate him. He is a family man. He loves his kids. He loves his wife. He loves everybody around him. And I'm so proud to be a part of his life. In 1989, around 1990, he started the Blind Foundation for India. And he called me and I joined him instantly. Since then, we have worked together, talked to each other many, many times. While the story started with, I was his teacher and he was the student. Today, I can say I am his student and he is my teacher. All the best, Manu. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vijay. Very kind of you. Good to know you for 61 plus years. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Let's welcome our next special guest, Dr. Sarika Srivastava, Director, Ashoka Institute of Technology and Management, Varanasi.
Namaskar. Very good morning, one and all present over here. Dr. Manu K. Vora, sir, recipient of World Book Award, the chief guest of honors, esteemed dignitaries, and members of organizing committee of World Book of Records. It's a great privilege and honor to be here in the felicitation ceremony to honor a living legend, none other than our very own Dr. Manu K. Vora, sir. A man whose heart beats for giving back to society, to mankind, to all of us in academia, to industry, and not to whom. When honor itself, honor, when a person like Dr. Vora is the recipient. I'm grateful to Professor K. Agrawal, sir, who has introduced me to Dr. Vora somewhere around 8 years back. Sir agreed upon to be the adjunct professor of our institute, Ashoka Institute, and he has always been so generous. He has given insights on NEP implementation. At that time, I was the member of one of the committees of NEP implementation in the university, and Sir has given me so many tips. And at that time, Sir was also the advisor of AICT NEP implementation committee too. So his insights on his suggestions were so vital, and we were able to implement those suggestions in forming our policy as well. His lessons on creative thinking, creative teaching and learning, project management, time management, and Sir has given me an opportunity to be the speaker in many Atal MDPs. Thank you so much, sir. Sir has always been so generous. I'm truly blessed to be the part of his journey, and he has always been a mentor and guide to me, and he's very his commitment to give back to the society, his generosity, his humanity, and his enthusiasm just beyond words. He has been the driving force and pushing us hard. No compromise to the quality to strive for academic excellence. And his knowledge is boundless. He himself is a living legend and encyclopedia. You talk about any of the topic, he will always be there to give you suggestions on that. And he has given, what stands him apart is his philanthropy. You may find many people who are in academics, but to give back to the society, to work for society, and inducing such factors in the very much the part of academics, it's something he initiated, and now it has become an integral part of our system as well. So we, after meeting him in our institute, we started having a special community services clubs for the students, for faculty, and many things are being done. Sir has given transformed the lives of many as the founder of blind foundation. He has not given them sight only, and he has given us vision to all of us in academia. We are so blessed that he has given us a vision we can work upon. He has been the advisor of many policy making bodies, and his contribution in transforming the education in India is unparalleled. So many good practices are being taken care of, and it's our good fortune. A person sitting in US for so long years is still, he is doing so much to the country. He's thinking so much about the country. We feel that what are we doing? And sir, thank you so much for being with us, for giving me this opportunity to share my feelings. I'm short of words. And if I talk about his leadership, it's just let us. It's always inspires each and everybody. He has an endless love. His profound, profound. I'm short. Really feeling overwhelmed to be part of this honoring ceremony. And thank you so much. May you have a great, healthy, and long life. You have to guide us always, and you are our guiding star, sir. As all the guests, special guests, chief guests, everybody has spoken about him, and it's very good to know that about his days in IIT BHU, the kind of student he was, what kind of friend he was. It's very, very nice to know. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Sarika ji. Very kind of you. Thank you. Looks like Dr. David has dropped, most likely. Shakti ji, can I take?
Now I would like to invite respected Mr. Jawahar Oradia Services for NDT Mumbai. Please, sir, join and give few words on this auspicious occasion, sir.
I think he has dropped also, looks like. He came in and out briefly. We'll wait.
Now I would like to request another special guest, Mr. Rajendu Bakshi, the Treasurer of Blind Foundation for India, USA.
Rajbhai, you have to unmute yourself.
Good evening, good morning, everybody. It's my pleasure to be here today. I will address a part of Dr. Vora because we came together about 40 years back, both at workplace and in the different activities. So to focus on some of the execution aspects of Dr. Vora, when Dr. Vora engages, he pursues it with 100% commitment and for the duration of the program. So there is seldom does he have an off day when he is engaged with you in the tasks. And the other aspect was that whenever we planned, we not only planned to succeed, as Dr. Vora would focus, but he also planned to not fail. So there were, in all aspects of execution, we always played out the what if scenarios to make sure that during the course of the execution that we were better prepared to address the unforeseen or unanticipated events. just to ensure that the program succeeded at the end. There was another aspect, and Dr. Rakeshji mentioned a few terms that I would like to repeat. He said, Dr. Rakeshji mentioned that Vora Sahab was always there to help. He was very prompt. He used the word tenacity, which is so right on, that Dr. Vora was always pursuing to the very end and not losing temper. That's the part that I will definitely agree to in this. It was always a pleasure to be part of his team, because Dr. Vora was always in your corner to ensure that he was there to help you to get to the end game. I came about a part of the Blind Foundation for India when it was a vision for Dr. Vora, but with his steadfast focus in the execution, we have the organization has been come to where it is today. What was shared before, about $7 million raised, high exams delivered for over 1 million adults, exams delivered for over 1 million children, delivering about 144 mobile vans to the charitable and the medical organizations in this space, about 10,000 braille kits for the affected children. So it's all been focused to deliver service with minimal, if or negligible overhead, if I may add. So, Dr. Manu Vora, well, congratulations to you for this wonderful recognition. And as Dr. Mamtaji mentioned, in this space, you have miles to go to achieve further objectives in this space. So, good luck and God bless.
Thank you, Rajbhai. Very kind of you to join. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So let's welcome our next special guest, Dr. Neela Ora, retired Loyola University Medical Center, USA.
Good evening, good morning, everyone. And thank you for all the kind words that you have spoken about my husband. We are married now over 50 years. And ever since I have met Manu, one thing that always has stood out, that he's always wanting to help others. Anytime, if you ask him something and if he can do it, he will never say no. The other thing I have noticed about him is, as you know, so many of you have suggested, that applies very well to him, is you can take an Indian out of India, but you can't take India out of an Indian. And that's what Manu is absolutely like, even in the news, as he's watching, I can see that his predominant news channel is always Indian. So I mean, he's so connected with India. And it is such a good feeling for us to see, and for especially me as a wife, I'm seeing it, and I can say that his commitment and his sincerity, really, I genuinely, not because I'm his wife, but I hardly ever see anybody with that kind of a dedication and sincerity. I call him one man army. He is like, I see him, and I'll just give one example. Every time the Blind Foundation work is to be done, he is there writing, I mean, opening up the envelope, collecting the envelope, putting the stamp on it. I mean, every single thing, and it's almost like meditation for him. So I see it and I say, I really, it is something that I wish I could emulate. That kind of meditative approach to his work. He comes and sits down on his computer at 9 or 10 in the morning, and except for lunch, he won't get up till about 5 o'clock. And he's constantly working. So I feel we are all very blessed to have a person like him in our, in our midst, and I am very fortunate. I think both our boys feel too that every time they have needed anything, he's always there. So I can't speak much about the professional side of the quality management and so on, because that's not my field. But as a wife and as a person who has lived close to him, uh, I can say he is really a very sincere and a genuine person, and I congratulate him. And I mean, I wish I could be there with him all the time. Uh, and God bless him.
Thank you, Nila. Very kind of you. Thank you.
Now
Thank you
I
so
would
much.
like to invite another special guest, Mr. Devashish Sarkar, Managing Partner for Felicitate Advisory and Consulting, Mumbai. Sir, please give few words.
Thank you, Mr. Tiwari. I'll go a bit fast, given that we've got very little time. So I got to know Dr. Vora in 2008, we met in a conference in Houston. And my personal journey with him has truly been incredible. And if I were to really summarize him in a few words, I would really use the acronym BEACON, right? All of you know what BEACON is all about, right? He's a beacon who guides, uplifts, illuminates, and somebody who really inspires everybody around him. So in that word beacon, the B out there, he's a builder of networks, who really knows people to unite around a common purpose, take them in a certain direction. So that's one of his traits that I've observed. The second thing, the E, in Beacon, he's an evangelist. Whether it's, when he took up the effort to, teach Indian institutions about soft skills, he took it up with a messianic zeal, working on it day in, day out. So whatever he does, whether it's work in MEP, NEP, or, soft skills or in quality, I mean, he really demonstrates a true evangelist. Then, if you look at A, the third bit, he's a strong advocate. And when I'm talking about an advocate, he's resolute about his commitment to causes. And I think people have already alluded to it, his work in the space of blind foundation. Or for that matter, if anybody needs any help, he's always there. The C in the word beacon, he's a compassionate, individual. In every conversation that I have, I can feel that, he's full of empathy, somebody who really wants to make difference to others' lives. So, a very, very compassionate individual. You know, then we come to O, and this is something people have not really talked about, and I've experienced it. He's an outstanding educator. I mean, you sit in his class and he makes complex subjects very, very simple. And that's probably the reason, all his classes are rated very high. And of course, last but not the least, I think it's the N. He's national pride. I mean, he's a national pride. I mean, he's all for India. I mean, sitting in the US, I mean, he could have relaxed there, but he doesn't do that. He's constantly thinking about India, what he can do better. And today, the type of work that he's doing as far as NEP is concerned, essentially elevating the educational system in India is truly incredible. So it's been an honor to know you. And every interaction that I've had has truly been illuminating. Congratulations. Wishing you lots of success, lots of health, and looking forward to learning from you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Deb. Very kind of you to join. Thank you.
Now, the another a special guest, Dr. Lakshmi Mohan, Pro Vice Chancellor, ITM Skill University, and Director, ITM Business School, Navi Mumbai. Please
Thank
join.
you very much. Yeah. So congratulations, Dr. Manu Vora. You have made India proud through your immense contribution to education and philanthropy. So we are really proud of you. And this felicitation is definitely an honor to Dr. Vora, Dr. Neela ma'am, and the whole family. So congratulations to the whole entire family. Thanks for giving me this privilege to be part of this award ceremony. I have found Dr. Vora to be an exceptional figure who has achieved success as an entrepreneur, educator, philanthropist, and a thought leader. And of course, he is undoubtedly pride of India and the world of education. As a firm believer in education, and his commitment to giving back is evident through the Blind Foundation for India, where he has, selflessly dedicated his time and energy. Furthermore, his initiative, the Gyandan, which is a gift of knowledge, I think has benefited lakhs of Indian students, and by providing his lifelong soft skills learnings to the students. Dr. Vora's philosophy that success is achieved by lifting others as we climb up. That's the motto that he believes in, which I've often read. It also demonstrates a profound commitment to societal development, and making his lifelong dedication to service truly magnanimous. His contribution to ITM Skills University and Higher Education Forum has been immense. So, right from faculty development to raising standards of teaching, I think we are really, really fortunate to have been associated with him. His sessions in operations management has been appreciated and benefited by many, many students. His dedication to the principle of giving back is an enduring legacy for the education sector, and I think many of us can take great inspiration from his work. I wish many more of us educators also take inspiration from his life journey and make profound transformation to education and society. So there have been great learnings for me as a person, and to highlight a couple of them is his commitment to education and mentorship, his visionary leadership, his dedication to giving back to society. I mean, he's like God. You don't see God around you, but then he is always there to serve and help you. And I think that's what Dr. Manu Vora is for India. So that kind of a dedication and giving back to society and taking time out of your busy schedule is something that is a very precious learning for me from him. Heartiest congratulations again, Dr. Vora, and may you be blessed by Almighty, live long as a precious blessing to this world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Lakshmi, for very kind words, and thank you for your presence. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. Sridhar Ramamurthy, Associate Professor of Accounting, University of Dayton, Dayton, USA. Please join, sir.
I think Dr. Shri has not joined for whatever reason, so we need to skip that.
Okay, sir. Then you please give your words on this auspicious occasion as a recipient of the World Book of Records Certificate of Excellence, sir.
Okay, thank you. I'll make it brief. So I accept this honor from the World Book of Records and dedicate it to my parents, all the teachers in my life, kindergarten to post-graduation, 15 million blind people of India, and all the faculty across India who empower their students to become responsible citizens of India. Special thanks to Sri Shakti Tiwari ji and Dr. Rajashekar David for the kind gesture. Chief guest, Dr. Mamta Rani Agarwal ji, and special guest of honor, Dr. Rakesh Kumar ji. Other special guests, we had Navratna, few did not make it. So Dr. Vijay Batra, Dr. Sarika Srivastav ji, Rajendu Bakshi, my wife, Dr. Neela, Debashish Sarkar, and Dr. Lakshmi Mohan. I'm very touched by your presence and very kind remarks. Thanks to my son Anand from California for managing the technical details of the call. And very briefly, I'm passionate about two items, the blind welfare and education. Blind welfare because when I was 14 years old, back in 1959, I had a serious accident with a firecracker, lost my eyesight for 24 hours, and that's the reason I sympathize on the cause of blindness. And of course, by the age of 6, both my parents were gone. So for me, education was the way out of miserable situation, and very fortunate to go to BHU, the Temple of Learning built by Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya ji, where we had a professor like Dr. Vijay Batra and others who instilled in us the love of learning and helping others. And I'm very happy to share that I'm really blessed to touch 2 million people through Blind Foundation work and 1.2 million through soft skill program, the students, the faculty, and the professionals throughout India. Many thanks to the Blind Foundation for India board members and donors, my family members supporting my work, wife Neela, son Ashish and his wife Amanda, with 2 lovely grandkids, Amaya and Emil, and second son Anand and his wife Kerry for their support for all my work. Lastly, want to thank others who have joined and appreciate your kindness to be part of this ceremony, celebrating the key milestone in my life. So thanks everyone. God bless you all. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you, sir. As we conclude this prestigious felicitation ceremony, it is
Thank you.
my honor to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to Dr. Manu K, sir for gracing this event with his inspiring presence. Dr. Vora, sir, your journey is a shining example of excellence, humility, dedication, and service. Your global contribution in education, leadership, quality management, and humanitarian work have touched millions of lives. You truly embody the spirit of progress with compassion. आज के इस भावना को प्रोफेसर रामदास मिश्रा जी के अनुपम पंक्तियों से बेहद सुंदरता से व्यक्त करता हूँ। बनाया है मैंने ये घर धीरे धीरे, खुले मेरे ख्वाबों के पर धीरे धीरे, इसी को न खुद को उछाला, कटा जिंदगी का सफर धीरे धीरे, जहां
वाह
आप पहुंचे छलांगे लगाकर वहां मैं भी आया मगर धीरे धीरे। सर, आप इस साल 80
वाह
वर्ष के
वाह
हुए
वाह
हैं and you have achieved a tremendous achievement in your life, sir. These lines reflect your life journeys, Dr. Bora, sir. Steadfast, patient, ethical, and deeply meaningful. You reached global heights without pushing anyone down, and with every step, you uplifted others along the way. Your success is not just an achievement, it is an inspiration, a message to every young mind that greatness is built dheere dheere. With
वाह वाह
sincerity, discipline, and a heart full of service. On behalf of World Book of Records London, I congratulate you once again for receiving this certificate of excellence and thank you for allowing us the privilege of honoring you today. I also express my sincere gratitude to all dignitaries, guests, and team members who contributed to making this virtual ceremony successful. Dr. Vora, sir, may your journey continue to enlighten, uplift, and inspire the world. Thanks and regards to all of you.
Thank you, Shakti ji. Very kind of you. And thank you, Dr. David, for your presence. And I want to thank all the speakers, the chief guest, the guest of honor, and special speaker for being part of this ceremony. So thank you, everyone.
good night.
Good
Congratulations.
India and
Congratulations.
evening here in the US.
Okay.
We'll be signing off now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, sir. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Anand, you can stop the recording.